The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Damn, that's gotta sting. Detective Gumshoe's probably eating his cup noodles in the cafeteria and he's like, oh, I feel someone making jabs at me. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are on the second part of the trial now. Regarding Maya's murder. Supposed murder. We've met Von Karma's successor in the last episode. She's a handful. So let's see if I can take care of her again this time around. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and jerked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Oh, wait. Did you just say tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, another jam, like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you saved me. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my sis and will haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Mama Mia, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. And she was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Please tell me Pearl joins our team. She's so cute. Okay, let's do it. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... No! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I called my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? How about no, Judge? Witness account. By the way, last episode, probably by far one of the hardest, cross-examinations yet. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving the pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be one of the toughest cases in my entire career. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Huh? Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for ya reckon? Oh, of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? I'd laugh if it's just a blur. Let's see here. This here is the picture. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Okay. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Time to use a lot of heart. Come on, man. Oh, wow. They even saved my health bar. Come on. Okay, only the doc and the defendant. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and rushed into the room. Okay, we're gonna do this one by one. Let's press this first statement. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two who went into the room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Okay, gunshot. The gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yeah, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. Okay. So I broke into the door, or into the room, right? Oh, we'll press it. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. And who is this Mr. Lawyer? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? There's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was a dead victim and defendant. Okay. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lada seems awful confident in her testimony. Ooh, see, we stepped on a like a trap here, so let's press harder. Lada, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I don't remember, so please refresh my mind. I was murdered. Click. Lada, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, so sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, right? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. But it doesn't mean that there was somebody else in that room before all of this nonsense started. Or that room was sealed properly. Let's see, come on. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Okay, I swear other than those two, I'ma press that. Are you absolutely certain of that? You sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so... The old witch. Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Guys, I'm betting that Morgan lady is a killer. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? That's a good one. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rack given? Huh? What in the... Rack given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rack given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as, oh! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. Oh my goodness. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? I can? Well, I gotta present the evidence, obviously. Your Honor, but I have to choose which one. Well, Mr. Wright. Is it possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant? Whoa, what? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. How do I prove that this is not Maya Fey? We did talk about that the folding screen needs to be, wait, can I see the picture? Oh, I can't see if there's blood. But didn't we just talk about her being beside the folding screen last episode? So why is she all the way here at the door? This is where I get massacred. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. I want to present this, the folding screen. Hold on a second. How about the profiles? We have anything to say? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot and actually present the folding screen.
Objection!
Yeah, I just took massive damage. Ah, took a hit. Okay, we have to think about this very thoroughly. Shoot, I guess I wasn't showing enough confidence. Present another piece. Whoa, they give you an option to give up? What happens if I say no? Can I save? Of course they won't let me save. You savages. How can I prove that this wasn't her? Isn't it obvious that she has to be close to him? I have nothing to present. Bro, I don't know. I'm looking, but none of these seem relevant. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I want to select the other option. Can I give up? Okay, let's just present the photo. I'll just take the hit. They wouldn't let me off, so let's do give up. Well, Mr. Wright. Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's true. That is very true. Sometimes we just gotta give up on trying to prove that we're correct. Does that make sense? Okay. No, we're still correct that she didn't kill him. But it's just I don't have the evidence. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume. I couldn't protect Maya. Yo, is this a game over? The defense... Did I just hit a game over? No, it's not. Okay. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. What? That's Pearl. She's got the twin the pretzel ponytail. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls? Her clothes are a bit small. Oh, damn. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. Blake, she has 2 pictures, right? Yeah, she has another picture. Lada, at the time, okay, keep going. I mean, I already said that, so. Dude. You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Mia? Question Lada one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Is she being bribed? Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated question... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. This girl is so confident. Avant Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. I'm about to break her, what do you call that? Her flawless career at 18. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this to get some Chinese with some friends, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Oh, well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Damn, Mia looks incredible. But this is Pearl. Come on, Pearl. How did you come from this to like to this? Like, how you do that? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay, here we go. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Can I see the front of Maya? Is there blood? If there's no blood, nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Alright. Okay. I miss Edgeworth. Just saying. I wish you could choose a character like you could play as Phoenix Wright or as Edgeworth. Because I really want to play as Edgeworth. Okay. Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body. Let's ping that. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection!
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. Or she was just asleep. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. I'm having a hard time with her. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? Dude, I have nothing to spare. Look at my health. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, okay? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars to be on a tabloid, be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice, tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Okay. That's it? There must be something we can use in her testimony. Okay. Oh, she got so angry there. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. Different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else? Okay. I think that the last one. Let me get through the last one. There we go. The last press. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. It's because she's keeping the last one for her career or something. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to this court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. Oh, what? Von Karma, why you do this? You guys are so garbage. The prosecutors in this game, man, they're so garbage. Ms. Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. I'm not gonna leave it to the judge. That man's useless. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Oh, well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's... You broke the rules. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think that the pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. Huh? If there's nothing wrong with the picture, there's absolutely nothing wrong with submitting it as evidence. More trouble than it's worth. How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Alright, this is where we kind of roast her. Here we go. What am I seeing? I'm not gonna lie to you. So Maya Fey has been transmogrified as Minnie. What the heck? Just too big. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Well, I think the important point here is the person in this picture. That's not her. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. That's her name, right? Minnie? Minnie? What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist? The heck? We have her profile. Mimi. We have Mimi's profile. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, that person is not Maya Fey. You have to be blind or completely ignorant. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. This person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Here's the thing. The knife we found on the crime scene was a fruit knife. Now, who cuts a lot of fruits? Morgan Fey. She talks about the strawberry cakes or strawberry cakes that he likes to serve. That makes her kind of suspicious. Take a look at the prosecutor's face. Oh wow. She's so nonchalant. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. What? What? Wait. Yo, who is taking these pictures, bro? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can morph into a different person. However, it is true. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I thought we established that in the first, 30 minutes. I wonder if she knows what she's doing. Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture cannot be submitted as evidence. Oh, this woman is scum. Obviously, this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. Then what? What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Look at my health! Is there any way I can prove that this person is not Maya? I have to prove it. I have to prove it. I have to prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up till now. Really? A contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Okay, we shall earn my keep. Oh, sorry, what? What? Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture for the court? Dude, her midriff is kind of big. It's showing and wow. Two things though. Two things while we're making dirty jokes. The blood is on the white part of the dress. The blood should be on the purple side of the dress. She's got the gun. She got Magatama. It's fine. That's Mimi's face. Oh, the bullet hole. Is the bullet hole supposed to be on this side or on this side? Ah, I think it was on this side. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve. But there isn't anything odd about it. Exactly. Where is the bullet hole? And that is exactly what is so odd, Judge. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? There is a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in the picture as well. Oh, dude, if this was in like a live courtroom, I would be like, if I was the jury, I would stand up. I'll be like, "You doing good, my boy. You doing good." Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. I don't care about her face, Mia. She does this all the time. As her poker face. You know? She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again. I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What? What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. Huh, I see. She's lying through her teeth, and I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Come on, dude. Detective Gumshoe is already... He's already not getting paid enough. Come on. Come on. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at the next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When a defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Excuse me. Got it. Watch this, Maya. Hold up. Are we gonna present something? There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Oh, this is easy. The picture is fake. The bullet hole was made later. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Take that, Von Karma. Order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. You know what that smells like, Von Karma? Smells like your defeat crawling up to you. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Hold up a sec, I gotta use the washroom. Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you're lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so why don't you... I swear I wasn't lying or anything. There wasn't anyone else in there, I honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Hide in a corner and cry. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. You can't fall apart here, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Turn things around. Oh my gosh. I have a theory. But I don't think it's strong enough. I'll tell you guys after. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if, before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? I said that. Hiding in that folding screen. And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... before we opened it is... Oh, dude. I feel like number 3 is correct. But a third person had entered it is kind of like the honey trap right now. So let's go with it. A third person had entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I don't know about that. I don't know if I have the evidence for it. Oh dear. Oh, I think my theory kicks in here. Okay, so my theory was... Because remember, Pearl had the key, right? Pearl had the key at the end. But the key was only supposed to be passed down to Maya. So, Morgan gives the key to Maya. Maya is supposed to do the ceremony and there's only supposed to be one key. So how does Pearl have it? I'm thinking Pearl impersonated Maya or something like that. And Maya was hidden inside the floor. Yo, I don't know. Hold up. Can I present this? An old steel key. A green jewel is set in the center. I don't have any more lifespan to actually like throw away. So I'm rolling everything in this answer. Wow, I lost it. I think it is the court that should be sighing at. Oh my god. Ouch, that stung. Okay, oh god. Oh, they give you another choice. Think it over again or present another piece. That's a tough one. Okay, what's the option with present... Oh, sorry, think it over again. Let's do that one. I think the way I'm going about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. Okay. Oh, what? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? Maya had left the room? And the defense can prove that Maya left the room. I can? How foolish a fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Damn, that's gotta sting. Detective Gumshoe's probably eating his cup noodles in the cafeteria and he's like, oh, I feel someone making jabs at me. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. I think it's just the key. Yo, please give me that key. We did it. Miss Hart, you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait. Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Don't tell me you have another key as well. What? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. My theory? Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding on to it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. So is she wait. No, never mind. It can't be Pearl. That's preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Why did she leave the room? Maybe she needs to use the washroom or something? It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, this proof, the key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? I got only one thing to say, Miss Von Karma. Time's ticking. Time's ticking. Where's your 10 minutes? Your 10 minutes is up. And we're still going about this trial. Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. You can whip everybody you want in this courtroom. And I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Okay, this case is much deeper than I thought. I actually go a little bit further and I'll end it here. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Are you sure about that? Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Oh, I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? Ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. A ticket? To be continued. Okay. We need to figure out what takes place in the next episode for sure. That's for sure. So what my thoughts right now? Do you think Morgan can do the spirit channeling? Like, do you think Morgan could channel? Actually, no, because I was with Morgan. I was with Morgan with Lotta. So it can't be. So who's in that room? Who was mimicking Minnie or Mimi? Mimi Mighty. Oh my gosh. This case is deep. Oh, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.